Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a nasty rumor about Barron Trump has started taking root in Washington, and his mother, First Lady Melania Trump, is not having it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, the liberals, the Democrats, they tend to do this. They tend to attack children, and then if you say something about a child of a politician, they come after you and say, hey, children don't belong in this. Well, you're right. You're right. Children do not belong in the political game, and yet you guys keep doing it. And you have a particular grudge, it appears to me, against young Barron Trump. Young college kid, close to 7 feet tall, good looking, smart. But you have a grudge against him, and you try to use him as a pawn against his father. And in this case, as Trump has dropped the hammer really hard on Harvard University, which has really protected anti-Semitism on its campus, as Trump continues to tighten his grip and take federal contracts away from Harvard and all these things, now they're spreading the rumor that Barron and Trump's other kids all applied to and were rejected from Harvard. Now, First Lady Melania Trump does not normally speak on these things, but she did in the case of Barron Trump, who the rumor is really taking off about, and said not only wasn't he rejected from Harvard, he never applied to Harvard. But it actually harkens back to something I said a long time ago. Do you think all these politicians' kids are geniuses? Because they all seem to get selected to Ivy League schools. Are they all geniuses? Are they all super smart? There's no average Joes among this crowd. They're all Ivy League capable. It's absolutely ridiculous. The selection criteria for getting into a top flight Ivy League school is so convoluted and political that their status as even being something highly regarded has become really a disaster. Nobody really looks at them. I don't know many people that look at those educations in the same way they did, say, in the 1980s. I want you guys to listen to this from Melania Trump and let me know what you think in the comments.
And less LGBTQ graduate majors from Harvard University.
So the administration has this funny way of baiting the left to defending the wrong people every single time. You think you're going to get much sympathy from the American public when you told them from years that they have to be on wait lists for these universities, and then a report comes out and says that 30% of the people that are admitted to the university are not even from this country? But instead of defending themselves on the merits, there was this weird conspiracy that was circulating online that the reason why President Trump was targeting Harvard University wasn't because of anti-Semitism or the bias when it comes to conservatives, but they said because Barron Trump was not admitted to the university, applied, didn't get accepted. That caused the First Lady's office to issue a statement, and they don't do many statements. This is what they said. This is the First Lady's communications director. Barron did not even apply to Harvard, and any assertion that he or that anyone on his behalf applied is completely false, Ainsley.
All right, well, she shut down that rumor and set the record straight, protecting her son, said he didn't even apply. So stop with this conspiracy theory. The president's not going after Harvard because Barron didn't get accepted, didn't even apply, turns out. The president's going after Harvard because it's about patriotism. And if you're not going to follow the law here in America and you're going to go out and vandalize and break into classrooms because you hate America, why are you here? President Trump is saying, you know, think about the makeup of our country. Most people can't get accepted to Harvard, right? Most people are not that bright to be able to do that. So it's the best of the best. So, and that's great. That's fine. Some of these institutions are helping with cancer research and getting to the bottom of AI and technology and enhancing all of our lives. However, the majority of people can't relate to the Harvard life. And so most of the people who watch our show, who are watching the news, they can't relate to this, and they're saying, go, Donald Trump, because you're protecting America. We don't want terrorists here. We don't want people that are waving Hamas flags on Harvard's campus.
So the New York Post did an editorial, and they said, just basically do what Columbia did. They had a series of demands. Columbia